Okay, so I'm having a bit of a nightmare with Nero. Karma's coming to her first season, and obviously she can't breathe yet, she's not old enough, and we're just having a nightmare. There's slobber everywhere. Trying to keep him separated because he's just mental for it. We're having a right nightmare. Don't we, mate? Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you've all had a nice Christmas. It's New Year's Eve now, so Happy New Year for tomorrow, and hope everything's gone well for you over the Christmas holidays, and very best for 2023. I'm just out with a mutt to give them a good run round because it's been miserable. Karma's just coming to the end of her first season now, and it's been an absolute nightmare for everybody. It's just been completely miserable. Nero's been completely out of control, hormones, and he's not eating, he's lost weight. Obviously Karma's bleeding, so we're having to keep putting nappies on her, changing her.
Nero!
Oh, absolute nightmare. And obviously got to be there 24/7, so he's not getting hold of her because she's too young. And just absolute nightmare from morning to night. She spent quite a lot of time in the crate of her own accord just to get away from Nero, but I mean he's non-stop panting, but it's starting to calm down now, so hopefully we'll be all right. It's the last couple of months of winter now, and spring will soon be here. Oh, I really can't wait. I love the autumn months because it's so pretty over here, but it's just dead now. It's grim walking this time of the year, guys, but you've got to stick at it, as I keep saying. They come home all muddy, and but they need to go out, so keep going. Try and find a nice little route that you can be comfortable with. Keep going, guys. Come on now. You can really see how much weight Nero's lost. He hasn't literally eaten a proper meal in 2 weeks. He's been eating, but just bits, and so fussy, and then she don't want to go eat because he can't get away from him. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. Come on! Come on! Awesome bit of recall. Lovely job. Good girl, Karma. Oh, she's a good girl. Look at the state of him. Oh my God, Nero. Oh, he's a silly boy. Come on then. There, the boosh. The muddy belly yet? Looks like a spotted leopard. But it don't hurt. It don't hurt them. I've rigged a little system up outside the house for when I get home. Because, you know, having to dry all 4 dogs while you've got them on leads is an absolute nightmare. So, I put 2 anchor bolts in the wall outside with some carabiner clips. And I can just hitch them up to the wall, take care of the little dogs first, get them in the house, and then clean Nero and Karma so there's not mud all over my house when I get home. So I'd just like to talk about my experiences of a Cane Corso's first season. It's hard work, especially if you've got 2. You know, I mean, obviously if you've just got 1 female dog, then, you know, put a puppy pad on her, keep changing it, you know, keep her clean. It's not so bad, but when you've got a 10 stone male trying to have his way with her all day, every day, it really does wear you down. And I'll be glad when it's all over, to be honest. But you can't have, it's not advisable to, if you're going to have your Cane Corso done, have her neutered or spayed. With male or female, to be fair, you're always better off doing it after they're at least 2.5 to 3 years of age, because it messes about with their growth hormones. If you want to get the best potential out your Cane Corso, then don't do either of those things until they're fully grown. And it's not always advisable then, as it can be quite traumatic for them after. So Nero's been continuously licking Karma everywhere. She's just been completely soaking wet for the last 2 weeks. And today we're into the 3rd week. It's, you know, but she's slowed down now. He's not showing so much interest. I can actually let them off separately. I've had to walk them because I have to take her nappy off when she's obviously out to do her business. I let them both off the lead, and he was on at the top of the field, and I had to run up there to get him off, you know, before any damage was done. And so, you know, lesson learnt. I just had to walk them separately. I'd keep Nero on the lead while she run off and done the toilet, and then vice versa until I could put a puppy pad back on when we got home. But it's just relentless. It's non-stop. And he's nearly 10 stone, and trying to stop him and given, you know, I've been pulling him off her, I've had him on his lead in the house. You know, I've had to, you know, get him off all the time. And as confused as he is, and in his defence, and as confused as he is, he hasn't snapped at me once for pulling him off Karma. So proud of him for that. It's finally all over. She's come out of season. Oh, that was a nightmare. But lesson learnt, you know, we know what to do now. And it's all good. It's only 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks. But it's knackered us out. And yeah, it's been pretty miserable for Nero and Karma and everybody else in the house. So yeah, at least that's done and dusted for another 6 months.